still nowhere near finding Imperator. I'd better check on Abby. Abby?
Okay, I'm back. And I didn't think when the new patch came out it was gonna start like that. That is normally a Genshin thing, right?
The white has been dyed red.
But then again, I think it's done this a few times, but not always. Because normally we always have to go somewhere first before talking starts, right? Anyway. So, yeah, let's get to that, and hopefully, well, it doesn't take that long. But first things first, as always, okay, I can't do my dailies, which I'll do that later. But I can at least have a look at all of the other red marks. So, we got the main story, right? Yeah, I can look into that later. Same with that. My login bonus. Wait, I know I watched the live stream of this, but they didn't. I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but they didn't actually say anything about this, because normally they do. Say about the 5 wishes for both, but for some reason they didn't this time. But yeah, obviously it's still there. That I've got that to do later. I think I do want to pull her, but I don't want to pull her yet. Choices. And there's a new hologram. Great. Something else for me to lose to. Not just the standard stuff. Alright, yeah, I do not even get these. Technically the only ones I got were the free ones, that was it. Because, well, free and they don't cost anything. These I ain't touching. Already got that. Okay, now it's time to get these. 7 of each. Which is gonna help. Because there's also a weapon I want to get. And technically I could just spend here. I can get 28 of them. That's that. Yeah, as I said, I do want to get her, but I said not right now. I want to get you more than anything. Because I wanted to get you last time. And then I also want to get a weapon. So, the pain of trying to get something that I've always wanted. But I can look into that a little bit more. Wait, what trophy do I have? Huh? When did I do that? Even though I have beer so many times already, and wait, is it just something that came with this? Okay, fine. Whatever. Anything else? You already know where I'm going. Thank you for the extra asterite. And over there too. Sweet. Gimme. Thank you. And let's have a look here. Have a look at all the stuff that just came out. which I just kind of like already went through. So yeah. Alright, and I'm wondering something as well. You know the 3 5-star weapon that we're gonna get? Isn't that actually missing something? Because they say it's Rover's weapon. Rover's 5-star weapon, right? But it only has something for the aero element. It doesn't have anything for other elements. Is that something that was overlooked? So depending on the element, the element portion should change to what element Rover is, right? That should happen. But maybe they might actually update that. Actually, I don't know if they can. But if not, have they sort of like locked each element that Rover can be? As like with Genshin, they lock the artifacts, or that Honkai. They lock the artifacts and that relics to an element, so when you switch to a different one, you can have a completely different set already set up. Haven't they? Are they going to do that? So basically, yeah, I don't know. But let's just make sure I'm heading there. Good. Chapter 2, Act 4. Yep. Let's go. Oh, and there's my aero element. Right there. Oh.
I alone will decide. Understood.
Let me be there for everyone.
Yeah, it can be. No.
As we head toward
We gotta
our
get that
shared...
first. Alright. Let's go. We're starting off down here. Oh yeah. I thought I was already in Renacita. Fine. Ah, we're over there. We'll just go here. Alright, what are we gonna do? Make our way up to the inverted tower or what right now? It's still good, because we're going to be doing that. Finding Imperator.
You there, Abster?
Abster. So we had to come here to talk to him.
What's up?
Just want to chat.
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky?
Yeah.
Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
Wait, is that how we're going to find the tower?
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Launch pad. Alright, to the launch pad. We're already here anyway. Ah. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I can just do it this way. It's easier. Hi. Oh, leaf whistle.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Weren't really paying attention much, but it sounded nice.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Jacona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Chicona.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you.
Good.
Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
It could.
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Wait, you can do that?
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
Sorry.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
So you bring the past world to life. Sort of. In music. Past memories.
Now then, Rover. Time for you to tune in to your memories.
I'm reliving my memories. Ah, it was her.
Tune into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Well, that's what you're doing right now anyway.
Laureate.
What was just in my eyes then? I know it was the same thing as what we saw earlier, but does that really mean anything? Wait, what?
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Was my tacit mark glowing? My eyes were glowing, not my tacit mark. Or do I have another one in both my eyes? Which is completely different, so I've got 2. Okay, technically 3 if you count both my eyes, but still. Okay, so...
What is the meaning of this?
How are you here? For one. Are able to talk to me?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
Yes.
How did you first come to notice me?
I saw you dancing on the water surface.
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
Okay, that too.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
I don't know.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis.
But then to who, you have no idea.
I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Well... I've got a connection to Jue. Probably got a connection with Imperator too. But we're going to see him because of Abby. So yeah, I said a lot.
You rang?
This guy.
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo?
I don't know.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals.
Ooh. So you're in the same spot as
I've
Imperator.
sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from ya?
Ooh.
The scent of a Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. but I never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
It's not clear, just because it's faint. You've probably had an encounter with it, and that's why it's so faint.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
Sort of.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not?
Well, that's why we're here, because we hope so.
Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the Sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person.
Well, yeah.
How can I reach your Sonorosphere?
A part of the Sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
We'll see about that.
I'm afraid that won't do.
How do you know?
That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse.
Ooh, that's,
And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
yeah. So this is where we meet. We run into the Fratellis. Oh wait, no, no, I can't remember her name. Her surname. No, that's...
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
And then we'll come and get you.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Bye-bye. So, we know what we're actually doing now. We're going to find a 5-star that we can summon.
Rover? Rover?
Hey, too close.
Oh, thank goodness. you're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach?
Nope, I'm fine.
Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
Well, I was having a nice conversation.
Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No. Hey, but it worked though. I got to see my past memories.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
No, not just that. Yeah, tell what happened. I got to see my memories.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
More inspiration. My cat.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lady.
And who are you?
My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
So yeah, Phasalia, that's what. So, yeah, that's who.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian?
Well, that is what's said, but
Why does she want to talk with me?
then again, you were described about her anyway.
The lady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
And that is what?
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I can't go see her now.
I will convey your message to the lady.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Well, blame her mother for that.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first?
Whichever one you got.
I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
Does it have to be in song now?
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
Anyway, did I say something about clickbait? Whatever. Stop.
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over.
Really? Come on, that's mean. Putting your life on the line to become the head.
Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Yeah, as I can say, blame her mother for that.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care.
I will.
If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
Yeah, I know.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathia spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier.
Yeah, too bad we haven't heard anything about the jellyfish, because then that'll be spot on. But we
Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person.
they are.
Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Now go meet Sebastian. Okay, so now we're actually starting, right? Yeah. So yeah, we're actually starting this now. When I've got those, that'll be where I stop. So let's make our way over. Wait. How have I not? Was this place even open earlier? Technically it should, and I should have already been down there. Right? Or because there wasn't a beacon down there. That was why I didn't go down, but...
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathia mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Not really, I could get out myself. But, Alright, Tool of Phasalias. Wait, oh yeah, I have been here. The door was locked earlier, right? I think.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
Hi, Sebastian. No. You haven't even moved yet. So, you follow me. Didn't seem like we went down and under the water.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Ooh, she already knows I'm here.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation.
Yeah, got a point. Boobs.
Cantarella Physalia, 36th matriarch of the Physalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
And are you?
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival. Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
All right. Lead on. Lead on. Yeah, don't climb on stuff. Oh. Hi. Okay, fine, I'll meet you there. Jiggle, jiggle.
Won't you have a seat?
Boobs. Look at him. They're right there.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Should I drink the tea or not? I do know that she does use poison a lot from a trailer. I'll accept.
This tea, is it from Jinzhou?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
To what?
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Physalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded.
Ah.
The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within.
So, Leviathan, is that the The horse mermaid. Right?
Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
I'll try.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
You.
Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
What am I gonna find?
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
Right.
Wind guide me. The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are a vital ingredient for our elixirs. It even has a soothing effect on its own.
Well, if anything's got a pleasant smell, of course it's soothing.
This is it.
Secret doorway.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I
Now
wasn't.
that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Hey, I can leave if I want. But right now, nah. Okay, it's Dar Sword. Really, we're getting it this early? Huh. Didn't think we'd get it this early. Ooh.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the Sentinel in their true form.
But that's his true form, so... What, him and the mermaid isn't? Horse and the mermaid, unicorn and the mermaid.
A majestic steed that galloped with the wind. Not a creature of the ocean's depths.
So, just a steed then.
The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian.
Oh. Well, so it was him for a time then.
Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Wouldn't I also need his, resonator for that, too? What's her name again? Damn it! I forget names!
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Join my team free of charge, so I get a free copy of you. Then I don't have to pull on you later. Okay? I think he is, yeah. Well, then again, they're all true. Right?
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Why can't we hear it all again?
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
Well, true, it wasn't.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own.
Really?
This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator.
Wait, and if I'm going to be getting that weapon, does that make me his resonator? But really?
To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Ooh. Wait, what?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course.
Why overclocked?
Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere.
A what?
When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand.
Ooh, and there.
I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying.
Yeah, it would mean that.
Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi.
Jinshi.
Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Yeah, or basically as like we did with Due, you have a connection with him in the past? That could also be the case.
By all means.
Do I have to overclock though? And how do I do that anyway? It reacted. Ooh, I'm making it twitch. And there go my eyes.
Rover, who are you really?
Someone from the past. That's all I know. Technically. Because Showkeeper from hasn't told me anything. Huh.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Have you got time?
Please, enlighten me.
And a long conversation.
I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive.
Well, if you're referring to me, I technically time traveled.
What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel.
Yeah, and I'm also wondering if I have one with Imperator too.
We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Please do.
Then I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
Well, you don't know I'm here for Abby, but of course I'll do that.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
So basically, no one is going to use it ever again apart from me.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking?
It doesn't hurt to have it said out loud.
Although being described as a jellyfish.
Hey, you play around with loads of jellyfish too, so...
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Physalia estate that leads directly to the Sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Visit, she says. So, yeah, I'm not quite finished with it yet. Yeah. But when I've actually done this, I will get arrow powers. Wait. I gotta change something first.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Switch out this... I can't switch it in yet. Oh, come on. Didn't it say I had it? Why can't I switch it in yet? Should allow me to switch it in. Or you're not gonna let me switch it in until I've got arrow powers. Fine, have it your way. I'll get these powers, and then you can't stop me.
Why do the Physalias have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere?
Before it became a Sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Physalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
So you just wanted it to be easier. Yeah, alright. Let's just go. Right, all aboard! Let's go!
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective.
Really?
Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, And that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
Who's that?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true. I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Okay, so... yeah, opening up new spaces. New routes and stuff. So, yeah.
Outside, they call me the Bane. But historically, every head of the Thessalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet.
Potent?
We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Yeah, and how much longer till I get to the end and I get my aero powers? Because I want to start playing with the air. And with my new toy. My new weapon.
Why not say? Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Good up.
Riptides?
Didn't think there would be gull pups here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I better not ask what she plans to do with them.
Yeah, just don't ask.
Sleep in the whispers of sirens.
See, she plays so fun.
The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Renacita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartathea's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
I like story time. But, yeah, alright, let's go. We gotta go save.
Who will sink into the depths with me? Call from the abyss.
Woohoo! Haha! Wait, how long is that combo?
Sleep in the whispers of silence.
It just kept going.
Tides.
I'm kind of impressed, sort of. Alright, up, and up. So am I going to be going into the Sonorosphere?
Engulfed
Can
by
make sense.
sea's venom.
But boom! Explosions!
We desire,
Fine.
and so we find.
Alright, how long do I have to go? Travel for? How deep is it in? Over there?
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Tavin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a blessed maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
What do you mean, other Sentinels? I don't get it. Whee! And I'm here. Boobs. Jiggles. Okay, so it was more like a key item until now. And then after this, it will become a weapon to use, right? So basically how the place looked in the past was that. Alright, we're in. Oh, there she is.
Laureate, you have come.
And we finally meet face to face.
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Physalia.
Oh, a Physalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers. This must be the Sword of Divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Yeah.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
So, what does that mean?
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear.
Oh.
If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Oh, that's not good.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Okay, so basically, is it a dark version of her that we see in the trailer, which is basically when she's kind of using that power? Is it, or is it?
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords.
Ooh.
The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia.
Wait, are we going to get all three and then combine them? I don't know.
Yes. Did you see them too?
I saw something.
Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap.
So what does that mean?
If the thought of the final answer troubles you, Then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry. Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
Okay.
What you said to Cardathea back there?
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I would say so. Good. Stop talking. Cinema! Up we go. Okay, why does that remind me of Willy Wonka? The original one at the very end. I know it shouldn't, but it kinda does. Whoa! Gravity! Does a 180! We're here now. Thank you for letting us down.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Wait, then how have you been here? Huh? Wait, what?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone.
By what?
It's the name I gave to a gondola.
No, but still. Oh, wait. Okay. Really? Come on. Can I actually use it yet?
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Wait. I can't even change my weapon. What? Yes, still not done. Gotta make it though. Whoa. Ah, we're just coming up to this bit. Hooray! I got something. And up we go! Alright. Here I go. Oh. You can summon it with a whistle.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear. I completely forgot about this.
Really? Is this why she can swim fast? Just because of this? Just because of the 2 seats? I'll go with Abby.
Greed will get you punished, you know.
What? Then we all go together.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
Alright. Time to sail.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all.
I'm, what? I don't quite get it. Sort of. But how are you saying you've been able to explore this and yet we needed the sword to get up here?
We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Travel guide.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
Water rapids! Aww. Someone embarrassed.
Where were my manners?
Oh.
I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
Wait. Why did I have no face? What did you just see? Hey,
Wind guide me.
what did you just see?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first dark tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the dark tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Alright, just point me in the right direction. And then I can do it.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further.
Depends if he's hungry or not.
More
Really?
Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Alright, so moving on to the next one. Yeah. Oh, gotta get so close to it. So we're basically just getting rid of them in the order that she can. Right. Going up slowly. Wait, there was only 2. Okay, I'm gonna throw something. Alright. Now. Go, fireball! Alright, let's go.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foe won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Yeah. Alright. No. So can't do that one yet.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Alright. It's time to play with gravity. Is this supposed to be Gravity Rush at this point? Yeah, I know, I'm just throwing in other games. But still, Gravity Rush you play about with gravity. Well, gravity itself, but this is just changing everything. Whoa! There we go.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Yeah, but wouldn't it have been better if you said that first, or at least half of it? But, nah, whatever.
Leave it to me.
Alright. Time to fight! Wow! No! That was evil! Nope! Stop that! Ah! I said stop it! I mean stop it!
The end has come.
Explode!
Disperse.
Okay, there we go.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Yeah, I know. You don't do it quick. But you still do it. Alright, fine, I'll just leave you when I've done it. Happy now? Alright, and now we gotta go back and...
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Of course he's getting impatient. He's not doing anything right now. Wait, this is a healing center? Too? Yeah. Ah. Thank you. And explode. Haha. Alright, I'm off. Let's go! Okay, why? Okay, that is basically what is in Genshin. With that one that you burrows under the ground. It's basically that, isn't it? Well, this is in
Did you
bolt
feel
form.
any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I kinda thought you knew this place. So, yeah. Alright. Up we go! Alright. Okay, what Pokemon game was this? The world that Giratina's in. Yeah, it was on the 3DS because moved in different dimensions, different orientations and stuff like that. Right? I'm getting Pokemon from this. But, eh.
Remnants of the past.
Yeah, this what I'm feeling from this. And it does kind of look at like when you're surfing on the water in that inverted universe, inverted world, whatever it is.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city, but all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too.
Wait, so the dark tide is turned into the light tide? Really?
Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
So anything evil up here is going to be turned good? Is that what you're saying? Alright.
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Wait, so you were saying Lottie Lost is better than you? Because he can... But then again, his range isn't that far anyway, so... maybe. Anyway. So, we've got some more fighting to do.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me.
And I've got some enemies. Yeah, whatever. Go! Kill him! Yeah, like that.
No hesitation.
Be gone! Okay, we're done. It's triangle head.
This should do the trick.
Oh, and now we've got some on the way back.
Resonance.
It wouldn't be that easy. Would it? Oh, and there's more.
I sense your weakness.
Yeah, I know of stuff like that. We've dealt with that with the other element things. From One Long. Why is it just telling me about them now? Saying that there's an enemy here that can power up the other. We already know of that. Alright. Let's go. Okay, quick, grab it.
You okay?
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Yeah, I just got it. And we throw. Done it.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
Yeah, are all these memories coming to you now? Or
Remnants of the past.
is it something that you've just like done recently? Alright. Time to go. Whee! Haha.
I'd
Alright.
rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
And who says we can't save you afterwards?
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
She's already going to be here, isn't she? Or is she going to jump out the water?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, Foam.
Oh, come on, it would have been good if we actually got to see that.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new.
You're not hiding anything from me, are you?
No, why would I?
Your smile is rather concerning.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Take what? Nutrient blocks. I don't need them, but thank you all the same. Okay, so are we making our way there? Meh. Wait, are we leaving? Wait. Oh. We have the bookcase staircase. Whoa. Okay. Where am I now? Okay, we're still going up. How far do we have to go? Wait. Oh, okay, how do I... Wait, I need to...
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, now what?
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity.
Actually, you know what?
Fleur-de-Lis,
Do that.
child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
So this is her past. Wait, I put it on autoplay and now it doesn't autoplay.
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
Or is it every time I go to list form it doesn't carry on? No, it doesn't. What's the point in giving us autoplay if we can't hide the UI after it?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden, fleur-de-lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
Okay, that kind of reminds me of well, something else. The greatest cleric at the end. Oh, now do I have arrow powers?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
Abby! I'm not sticking random stuff in anywhere.
Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion!
Sorry.
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
Not much. I put a sword in the pedestal. I saw a flashback of her past. And...
I was dozing when BAM! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
from the sword.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
So I've got its power.
Why would it do that?
I'd be up my head.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden.
So you're saying that's me?
Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden.
Okay, wait. How would this play out if I was playing as the male character? It wouldn't be the Blessed Maiden. It would be the Blessed Dude or something. Could refer to me right now as the Maiden. Right?
The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
And you're being very comical right now.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed.
And he's moved on to plan B.
Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
Yeah, there's no buts.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
Yeah, I saw it too.
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantrella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the sonorosphere.
Oh, you saw something else.
I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
Alright. But I can still go.
You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
It won't. I've had power before.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well.
You're always sleeping.
Boy, it's so cramped in here.
You don't have to be in there. If it's that cramped. Alright, so... Yeah, okay, I really want to keep going until I've got that. And then split it up later because I'm gonna have to. But you did probably say to take a rest, which probably the best bet. So yeah, I'm gonna actually do take that up. But yeah, so that is gonna be it. And a lot of information that we've took in and that we've got, and all the stuff so far, and a lot of stuff, which achievements that I got, which kind of, it's just gonna help me for later, right? I just hope it is gonna help me, because I need to get you, and yeah, if I've got other stuff I would like to get you, but that's asking a bit too much. Asking for 4 things. I was lucky enough to get 3 last time. But still, it's gonna be a pain and a nightmare to try and get them. But as I said, that is gonna be it. Possibly for today. I'll see what happens when I carry on. But yeah. So, I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And yeah. Okay. Bye.